Got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto. Show starts now. Hyunjin Ryu is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He will lead this one off today. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The 1-0 home. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And he pops it up back behind second base. There to take it is BR, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball one. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's up there.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Just hung in there on that one. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when at at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Into the box now, Cavan Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Randal Grichuk waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Randal Grichuk at the plate now. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 0 for 5. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
And he falls behind 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Biggio gets his lead at first, nobody out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Scooped up. One there. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Travis Shaw comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Fouled off. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting 4.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Two out with the man at first. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barreto fields cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
The pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Albert now. Runners off for second, and it's fouled away. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So Joe Adell bats now, and he fouls this one off. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-1.
0-2 is the count. Nope. Ball 1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's just out.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Adell is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting six, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball one, no.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Here it comes. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Anthony Bemboom.
Anthony Bemboom.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here it comes.
Inside ball.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Yep, 2-2.
And he looks at a cold strike three as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number one.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man.
Ready now for L.A., Franklin Barreto. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Third inning, no score to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So digging in now, Jonathan Davis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slow roller left side. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 9.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out. No, that's down.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next to bat for Toronto, Cavan Biggio reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2 count.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Adele is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randal Grichuk.
Here's Randal Grichuk, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, but small victories right now. This guy on the mound is throwing a no-no, and he put the ball in play last time. Maybe a ground ball with eyes, and we could change the whole momentum of this one.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 3-1. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1-0 the count. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two and 1. Here it is.
Hey.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set, the 3-2, and he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And now for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani comes into
game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
1-1, here it comes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
That's wide, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and a strike to count. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. First and second here with nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Upton. or simply J-Up. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Number 5, Albert.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The pause and the 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
0-2 count. The pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Trout on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Lifted down the line in left. Upton on the move. And no one will track it down. And another foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes.
Now, Jonathan Villar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Angels.
Digging in now, Jo Adell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here's Villar out there at shortstop, reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Anthony Bemboom.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Bemboom. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's in there for strike one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Three and 0 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The set and the 1-1, and he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up,
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home.
That's in. Ball 2. Nope, that's down.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Ground ball left side. Rendon has it, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, number 49.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Towards second. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Number 9.
So coming to the plate, Danny Jansen. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Two pitch is fouled away. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Ready for another shot now, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
The 2-2. Chopped to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Cavan Biggio.
First pitch on its way. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
4-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Barreto's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now
had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Fouled away. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Sean Reed Foley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54.
Ready once again, Albert Pujols. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That's wide. 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Two and 1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joe Adell.
So one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. Pitch on the way.
Back outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Now at the plate, Anthony Bemboom. It was a walk in his last trip. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
0-1 count. Here it comes. 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he popped him up. Shaw in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Franklin Barreto has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ready on 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Angels leave 1. We are still scoreless. Now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball in.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Kobe Milner comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Kobe Milner. The batter, number 44.
In now, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Milner, a native Texan. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Trout comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
Nope.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Bimboom is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Ryan Borucki has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Ryan Borucki.
Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a flare out to left center. Shaw ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Into the box, Mike Trout, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
No strikes.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Over to VR. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. From the belt, the pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Angels held in check there. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Jonathan Davis.
The right fielder, number 49.
He's set, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Adell moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-0. Bounce to first. Pujols has it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cavan Biggio. No hits to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
The 0-1 on its way. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Anthony Bass comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
52, Anthony.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there, where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Justin Upton. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So the Angels down to their final out now. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
To the plate now, Joe Adell. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 for the Angels on the home run by Pujols. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Randal Grichuk.
Randal Grichuk.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. Simmons has it. And not in time. So there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
Number 6.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. The winning run is at first base. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Barreto brings it in. Simmons to Pujols, and they get them both.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the two-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Barreto fields cleanly. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still tied 1 apiece. We are into extra innings, and now it'll be the catcher, Anthony Bemboom.
Anthony Bemboom.
First offering on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Hopped up. Shaw is under it near the mound, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
Coming to the plate now, Franklin Barreto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Ready now, Andrelton Simmons. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Cam Bedrosian comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and standing in is the DH, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fouled away. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now.
The batter, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
0-2, here it is.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bedrosian, a native of Georgia. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Adell is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking. The 1-0. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fellow you see on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Blue Jays earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Anthony Bass is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on.